Hi everyone, welcome to the Witching Hour. This is your daily tarot reading for the month of September 2018. Today is the 19th, Wednesday the 19th. I'm going to be using Sacred Circle Tarot and Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. Thank you for joining me, and thank you so much for your feedback, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Make sure that you hit the bell notification, the bell symbol, so you get notifications of all new uploads. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm going to check in to see what the energies are for us today. September 19th, 2018. My cat is here. Can't see her, but she's on the table. I might scan over there so you can see her. She knows something's going on. Alrighty. Our first card with the Sacred Circle Tarot, which is by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason, by the way. Past energies coming in is the Four of Cups, discontent. Yeah, I would say so. Yesterday was kind of a, I don't know, kind of a blah energy. And that's what's leaving, which is good. Goodbye and good riddance. That's how I felt last night. I felt when I was going to bed. It was like, well, tomorrow is a fresh start and a new chance to feel better. Second card now is Ten of Discs, tradition. That's kind of a leap. So I think we're feeling more firmly established, more like we have the capability to pass on what we know, think, feel, believe, a little more solid footing. And our final card is stability. Nine of Cups. So we went from the Four of Cups, Ten of Discs in the middle, into the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. So feeling a lot more hopeful today. Maybe the energy I'm feeling is maybe more of a slow and steady rise as opposed to a skyrocketing jump. But give these a little bit more of a shuffle. Witch's Wisdom card. Before I look at it. They are sticking together. They won't move. They won't move. That's so funny. Alrighty, come on. I mean, I do live in Florida. The humidity does things to your stuff, but that was weird. It just was not moving at all. That's funny. What does that mean? Okay, let's see what we have. Hearth and homecoming. So this is about the home with the tradition and stability and hearth card. At the bottom of the deck, we have death. So we all know that the stereotype or the archetype of that is all about transformation. Yeah, and the bottom of the tarot is suffering or the Nine of Swords. So that's like, but that's all of our thought processes, which had us feeling kind of down in the dumps or just a dip in energy in general. Maybe not all of you felt bad, but instead of it feeling more like a nosedive, it was more like turbulence. You know, like if you're in a plane and it dips and you're like, ugh. So there was like an energy dip. But I feel that we've been, with this card, it's more like we've been reminded of what we do have to stand on, the solidity of the ground we stand on in our everyday life. And that our feelings pass, that they come and go. One was more low and now one is kind of coming up. You know, our moods are taking an upturn, especially in matters of home. Especially in matters of home. I'm thinking of personal routine, like your personal routine is kind of funky because maybe our emotions took a dip. and self-healing might be in order, but sometimes the opposite is what I'm feeling from spirit now, is sometimes what the opposite of what we think we need is more the medicine. Like if you're feeling kind of down in the dumps, you might more want to, okay, this is the card that flipped over from my deck, which is the clear quartz energy. So that is what it is. And on the bottom is food. That's a lobster if you can't tell, because it's my favorite food. These are the cards, these are my soul to soul cards, the ones that I handmade myself. Most of the images are not mine, a lot of them are, but this one is not. Anyway, nourishment and energy. So as I was saying, I think that sometimes with the hearth and healing card, this can mean personal nurturing as well as food, the food card that came up. It's about nurturing us with our physical environment, our physical resources, food, clothing, and shelter. So it's almost like we kind of have to recalibrate what we think we're grateful for. And sometimes, what I was saying before, is sometimes the medicine we think we need actually does more harm than good, only in the sense that sometimes we feel emotionally fatigued and we are more inclined to want to rest and get down into that lower energy, and it's more like what would help us is the opposite, and keeping busy would help. Sometimes keeping busy doesn't help, and sometimes it does. See, two sides of the same coin. And today I think it's more about, with this card, to me it feels more like to invest our time in our environment and our surroundings, and that way our surroundings will nurture us. If cooking today, or meal planning, or just being by the stove making something that would, like making comfort food, might help. But sometimes maybe the opposite would help, and maybe like vigorous exercise would help instead of eating a bunch of comfort food. So if you make comfort food, make it more that would nurture your body in a more nutritious or healthy way, and maybe get some exercise, maybe physical movement would help, and it would raise your energy, and that's what this is about. Possibly placing crystals around your home would be more helpful, to kind of put something in your environment that will do the work for you and give you a boost and help you, like maybe white sage, a crystal, that type of thing. I'm going to look up what hearth means in the book and go past the intuitive feelings that I'm getting, but supplement it with this. Hearth, homecoming. It's time to do something for you. Stop racing around. Don't do the do. Return to that which you know best. Enjoy some warmth and well-earned rest. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. And the witch's foresight from the card says, you are in need of some good old-fashioned nurturing right now. Focus your priorities on home life for a while. A family gathering is on the cards. Take some time out to rest and heal. Have some more family time. You need to revalue your priorities. Enjoy some home cooking. Yeah, and I would say add a crystal to your environment. That's what I'm feeling really, really strongly, is to add some clear quartz to clarify the environment and the energy around you, to help bolster you and give you the energy you need. Rest, yeah, but I wouldn't go too far down into it, is what I'm feeling. That's just all I'm feeling. But however you feel best, obviously follow your intuition. You've heard the phrase, home is where the heart is, right? Well, it certainly rings true for you at this moment in time. The hearth calls you back to the bosom of your family, to return to the center of what really is important, to remember where your loyalties lie. That stood out for me. And who's loyal to you? This is a vital time right now for you to enjoy some home comforts where you can relax and be the real you. You're done with pretense and keeping up with others for appearance sake. It's all been rather fast-paced for you, and it's time to slow things down and take it easy. Hearth invites you to return back to basics for a while, where you can rest in the warmth and sup some nourishing soup. Here within your very own space, you can review your priorities and maybe rework that schedule of yours. But for now, curl up and focus on some peace and well-being. Welcome home. The hearth is the heart of the home, where men and women slept, ate, worked, and crafted around this sacred center. The deities of the hearth are Hestia, Vesta, and Breed, or Bridget. The hearth is a focal point and source of warmth and protection. Spells and charms are cooked up at the hearth using the element of fire to heat magical blends of herbs and spices. That's so beautiful. I love the goddess Breed. Next to Hecate, she's like my second. If I had those two are close to me. And it is a time to remind us of who we really are and let your environment support you for a change. I hope that covers everything for you. I hope you have a wonderful day today and going into tomorrow, and I will see you then. Hope you enjoyed your read. From my soul to yours, much love and brightest blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.